What up, world? CA Pate back at you with another video. Today's video, we're talking about these three-wheel motorcycles. Well, I'm going to get you ready for the spring and summertime to help you make a decision on which vehicle you want to buy for the spring and summertime, which three-wheel motorcycle. So we got three choices of bikes or motorcycles. One is the 2022 Can-Am Ryker series or edition, the 2022 Spyder series, and we have the 2022 Polaris Slingshots. We have 4 different items in each of the categories. So let's go straight into it. First, before you do anything, hit that subscribe button, please, for me. I really need you guys to hit that subscribe button. Please do it now. Hit the subscribe button. And if you like the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, say you don't like the video. If it's one of the bikes that you're going to select, get in the comment section and tell me which bike it is you like. So this one that you see on the screen is a 2022 Ryker 600. This thing has 50 horsepower, 50 horsepower. The 2019s and 2020s, they had 47 horsepower. So they gave us 3 extra horsepower in the 2022 Ryker 600. This is what's going on with this bike. You see it's bare bones. It doesn't have a windshield, doesn't have music, doesn't have the back harness or anything on it. This is how it comes, and the price is $8,999. So basically $9,000, $8,999. That's the price of this bike before taxes. Let's go to the next one. What do we have? We have the 2022 Ryker 900. 2022 Ryker 900. This thing has 82 horsepower. The 2019s and 2020s, they only had 77 horsepower. So in the 2022 Ryker 900, they gave us 5 more horsepower. The cost of this bike is $10,759. So as you see, this is bare bones. This is, you know, the basic one that you can get, and then you can add on. Of course, your price is going to go up if you're adding radios, comfort seats, the back harness, a back seat, a front bumper. The price is going to go up from there. But this one that you see on the screen is $10,759 for the 2022 Ryker 900. Let's go to the next one in the Ryker series. Oh, look what we have here with the gold and black accents. We have the 2022 Ryker Sport. The 2022 Ryker Sport. So on this one, it's a little bit more sportier. And what they give you with the bike is they give you that back harness so you can put storage on the back of there, or you can put a back seat. So they give you a couple of extra little toys on this one. Not many, but they give you a little something extra. And for the price of that, the price is going to be $11,599. $11,599 is what it's going to cost you. So it's going to be a difference of about, what do we got here? $800 or so between the regular 900 and the Sport. The 900, the Sport, and the Rally, they all have the same exact motor on them. And it's 82 horsepower. That 600 only has 50 horsepower. So I usually tell, you know, guys or whoever that the ladies should get the 600. You got some ladies, they only want 900 cc's. They want to fly, right? But the 600 is more than enough power because most of the ladies are usually lighter. And the more weight that you put on the bike, obviously it slows the bike down. So for some ladies, that 600 is sufficient enough. Let's go on to the next one. That big boy, that new one. The 2022 Ryker Rally. The 2022 Ryker Rally. So I've had some people that reach out to me and they say, man, I got to get that 2022. I got to get that new one. And they think that this is like the new one. The other one's also the new one. They just look like what the old one used to look like. This is truly the new one, if you want to call it in that way. It's the new 2022 Ryker Rally. The cost of this thing is $13,499. $13,499. As you see, for your money, what they're giving you is this one has a nice suspension on it. You see the 3 knobs, 2 in the front, 1 in the back. This is the first Ryker that is going to have suspension where you can adjust the suspension on the front and the back. So this ride is going to be like riding on a cloud. They also put on some new shocks, so on and so forth. They upgraded them. They got that front bumper. They got those white wheels. They got a white handlebar. They got the harness in the back. So they're giving you quite a bit for your money. on this particular one, and they're giving you a nice specialty exhaust. It doesn't have a deep roar, but it has a way better exhaust than the regular Rykers do. More protection in the front. You got all the, protection in the front compared to the other Rykers. It's not going to give you that. They put a bunch of protections on the front, little shields to protect the Ryker overall. And it has a higher ground clearance than all the other Rykers. So this one sits up a lot taller. You're a lot more in the air. And because of the suspension system, it gives you that feeling like you're riding on a cloud and you can go over things a lot more easier. So that kind of wraps it up for our Ryker edition, or our Ryker portion of it. The weight of the Rykers is 642 pounds. The weight of the Rykers is 642 pounds. So with that being said, if I had to select one, I'm probably going to, spend the extra $3,000 or so compared to that Ryker 900, the regular 900. I'm probably going to spend the extra $3,000, and I'm going to get what I really want, and it would be the 2022 Ryker Rally. So if you wanted I've been riding Ryker since 2019. If you want, I would get the new one. And it has cruise control on it. The Sport and the Rally both have cruise control on it. But even for your 2019 and 2020s, if you want to add, and 2021s, if you want to add the cruise control, you can. I don't know how much the cost is. I'll research it and get back to you guys, but you can add it on. But this 2022 Rally comes with it on there already. So they're giving you a nice bang for your buck for that $13,499. Now, if you want to add their music on with it, it looks like that's about $1,000, with them putting it on and everything. That goes right up there by the instrument cluster at the top. If you want to add that music, that's like an extra $900. Then you could put like some storage or some type of seat on the back. That's going to definitely cost you about anywhere from $239 to $350. And I think, you add some lights on here, they've already pretty much decked this bike out, to be honest with you. You don't have many additions that you can add onto this one. Do I like the white wheels? I like them with these panels that are on this one. But other than that, if you're not getting these panels and the bike's not going to be white in some way, I'm not going to say I really like these wheels overall. But get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let's go on to our next one, is the 2022 Spyder RT. The 2022 Spyder RT. Now, in the Spyder edition of things, the CCs on the Spyder is 1330 CCs. The Spyders are semi-automatic. So what that basically means is you have to upshift on your own, but the bike will automatically downshift on its own, right? If you're looking at, it's a semi-automatic. So this Spyder RT, it's 1330 cc. That's how all their bikes are. The horsepower is 115 horsepower. 115 horsepower. The weight of this thing is 900 pounds. These weigh 900 pounds compared to the Rykers that weigh 642. So a lot of times when you see Rykers or Slingshots or Spyders racing on the street or whatever, the Rykers are always going to get them off the line. The Rykers take straight off and you just got to catch up to it. Now, once this thing gets to go on one of these Spyders, it can pass a Ryker, or even if it's a Slingshot can pass a Ryker. But at what speed? The Ryker gets from 0 to 60 so fast. It just depends on how far the race is going to go. And then, yes, the Spyder or the Slingshot should catch up to it, or will catch up to it and pass it. Now, on this Spyder RT, this thing, the cost of it is $23,999. So basically $24,000. This Spyder 2022 Spyder RT is basically $24,000. Spyder RT. See, they got storage on it. Looks like they got a little bit of music on it. So you get some nice little options with it. But this thing's pretty big, obviously, compared to somebody that wants to ride a Ryker, and it's probably going to take up a full garage space in your garage. It's not like a car, but probably like a small car. Let's go to the next one. The next one is the lovely F3. The lovely F3 in all black. Like those rims on it. It's F3 in all black. As you can see, it doesn't have any music on it. So if you get an F3, just know you got to add music to it. But the cost on this one is $17,999, so $18,000. So compared to the Ryker Rally 22 is $13,500. For a couple of thousand more, you can get an F3. and you can put music on it and dress it up the way you want. And the F3 as well is semi-automatic. So you have to upshift, but you do not have to downshift. So that bike is 1330 cc's and weighs 115. I mean, the horsepower is 115. All of them have the same exact thing. The weight is about 900 pounds, cc's 1330, horsepower 115. Let's go to the next one. The next one is something special they brought out. So this one is called the F3S. F3S. This F3S is a special edition, and that's why it comes in this, little color. So it comes in these bright colors. So I think they got the this is like the they got an orange, and then this one obviously is like their form of like lime green. But again, I love the rims on this thing. So this is a special edition, and it's an F3. It costs more than the other one. It's $20,500. $20,500. So the regular F3 is 17,000, basically 18,000. This one is 20,500. And as you can see, this one does not have music on it either, but it has a couple of extra, the exhaust looks like it's a little bit different, the color scheme, and they got a couple of extra pieces on this to make this one special. Let's go to the next one. The next one is the big boy, the big daddy of the bunch. This is the F3 Limited Comfort. I'm sorry, the F3 Limited, the F3 Limited. What this is all about is comfort and convenience. So you see it has the radio on it. This is the one if you want to go for long drives. You want to take this one from Chicago to Atlanta. This is the one that you do it on. Look how comfortable those seats look. It has tons of storage in the back and on the sides and in the front. It has that second seat. It has music. It has everything on this bike. This is the big boy. This is the Limited. So this is the biggest that you can get out of the 2022 F3s. This is the F3 Limited. And it is all about comfort and convenience on this bike. This bike weighs a little bit more than the 900 pounds. It weighs a little bit more, about 920. So it has the same horsepower, 115 horsepower, and the cc's are still 1330 cc's. Let's go on to the next one. So the last section is the Slingshot section. So they got 4 in this one as well. We'll go straight to the weight on these. The weight of a Slingshot is 1,651 pounds. 1,651 pounds. So they have the Slingshot S. That's what you see on the screen. This is the regular Slingshot, basic Slingshot. For some people, all the Slingshot look the same, but there's level to these things. Some of these things have nav on them. Some of these things are faster than others. So this is the bare bones one that you can get. Slingshot S, it goes for $20,000. The horsepower on this thing is 178 horsepower. 178 horsepower. Let's go to the next one. The next one is the Slingshot SL. The first one was a Slingshot S. This one is the Slingshot SL. This one is going for $26,000. $26,000. So it's $6,000 more than the S, and it does come in a manual. And it's 178 horsepower as well. 178 horsepower. Let's go to the next one. The next one, so they were dressing it up a little bit more. They put a splash of orange in there, the silver with the black. So this next one is the Slingshot SLR. Slingshot SLR. And they put more horsepower in this one. So compared to the other ones are 178 horsepower. This one is 203 horsepower. And this bike costs $29,000, $28,899. So basically $29,000 for this Slingshot SLR. And it is faster than the other two. Let's go on to the next one. The next one, look at that beautiful thing. It as well has 203 horsepower. It is called the Slingshot R. It is the top of the line Slingshot that you can get. And the cost of this is $32,499. So basically $32,499. So which one would you get? Get in the comment section. Let me know. Did I help you out and help you make a selection on these? I did kind of go over the prices. So in the Ryker edition, I would get the Rally. If I'm going to get one, I'm going to get the Rally. In the Spyder edition, if I'm going to get one, Man, I really like that F3 special edition, that F3S. So that's probably the one I would get if I was going to get one. Or I get the F3. So I could save a couple, you know, whatever, $3,000 or whatever it is, and get the regular F3 and put my music and my lights on it, and I am good to go for a while. On the Slingshots, obviously I'm either getting the Slingshot SLR or I'm going to get the Slingshot R. I'm going to get one of those that has the 203 horsepower. So with that being said, if I had to pick, and I'm not being biased here, I've like been on all of these particular bikes. If I had to pick, I really do like the Ryker because the Ryker is an automatic. That's one of the pros to it. I like that automatic factor, and I don't have to like deal with trying to go get the clutch fix or shifting up or down. So I'm really biased towards the Ryker, especially that Rally that they just brought out. The Spyders, I like the Spyders. It does show to a certain degree. I know this is going to sound crazy, but when we show up to a bike meet and somebody shows up on a Spyder, it does so to a certain degree, like the Rykers, the people that are riding Rykers, you're like, oh, okay, well, this person had a little bit more money to spring and get a Spyder. Not one of them old ass Spyders, not one of those 2010s or 2009s or something. But when you see somebody show up on a new one and they got it decked out a little bit, you know that they got a little bit of money and they put, you know, really put some money into it. No different than a Ryker. Sometimes you'll see people show up with a Ryker and they don't have anything on the Ryker at all. You know, basically they barely got out the dealership with that thing with probably like a 20% interest rate, right? But when somebody pulls up on this new Ryker Rally, honestly, it's probably going to be, you know, the first people that get it, it's going to kind of be a showstopper, especially the color that they get it in. I do feel if you show up with those white wheels and you got the right color sequence, it's really going to be a showstopper wherever you pull up at, if you pull up on other people that have the Rykers. But I know some people are like, you know, trying to get their position together and go into the dealers, get their thing traded in and so on and so forth. But you'll probably be a little upside down, or if you already have yours paid off, they're never going to give you what your Ryker is worth based on what you put on it. So the Slingshots, they're not really my cup of tea. I was in Vegas and I rented one and I was really into them at that time. And I rented one and they had just converted it a few years ago to an automatic or whatever. This actual place that I was renting it from, they had a modification done to it and it was originally a manual and they turned it into an automatic. I can be really honest with you. I didn't like the bike that much. So, you know, Vegas hot weather, it was beaming down on me. I didn't like the Slingshot that much. It is very cool looking, but if I'm going to select one of these, I want that true wind therapy. If I'm going to get a Slingshot, I might as well just go buy me a convertible car, in my opinion. Get in the comment section and let me know if you disagree with that. Hey, this is no disrespect to you guys that own a Slingshot, but I would say go buy a F3 or go buy a Ryker as well, because it's a different type of fun, especially when you're out there with your buddies or you're out there with your husband and wife and you both have bikes. Hey, it is a ton of fun. So please subscribe to the channel, get in that comment section and let me know what you guys think of my review and the prices on these things. You know, if you want to, I told you which ones I would get. If you want to get your big bang for your buck and you want to save some money on the Rykers, go with the regular 900 for $10,759 and then just build yours out. So windshield, whatever, $299. The back harness thing, that's probably going to be like another $300. Then storage, or if you want a back seat, you know, that's another price. So I would just say build it out, and it's probably going to be cheaper than, you know, you buying an actual Rally. It's just that Rally comes with everything and it has a couple of other things on it that the other bikes don't have. But if you want to save money and, you know, don't get a 600. I don't, you know, really like the 600s, even though I know some people that got them, but the people I know that have them, they're girls and they don't weigh a lot, so they can keep up with the 900. The more weight you put on this thing, the slower it's going to go. If you're going to try to save money and you want to do something on the F3s, just get a basic F3 for the 18,000 and then build that out. If you want to save some money on the Slingshots, I would say go with the Slingshot S, the regular one for 20,000 with 178 horsepower, and just build that out. But if you want more speed, then obviously go for the SLR or the R Slingshot. If you want more speed and a few more toys and some different looking rims on it, I would say go for one of those. So until next time, my friends, CA Pate out. So to finish this video off, we're going into all of the different types of Rykers, spyders, and slingshots that you can get. So we got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 different types that you can select from. So I've drawn up the whiteboard. So first and foremost, you can get the 2022 Ryker 600. You can get the 2022 Ryker 900, the 2022 Ryker Sport, the 2022 Ryker Rally, the 2022 Spyder RT, the 2022 Spyder F3, the 2022 Spyder F3 Special Edition, the 2023 Spyder F3 Limited, the Slingshot S, Slingshot SL, Slingshot SLR, and the Slingshot R. This is everything that you can get. Again, the cost of that Ryker 600 is basically $9,000. The price of this Ryker 900 is $10,795. Price of this Ryker Sport is $11,599. Price of a Ryker Rally, the 2022, is $13,499. The price of the 2022 Spyder RT is $23,899. The price of the 2022 Spyder F3 is basically $18,000. The 2022 Spyder F3 Special Edition is $20,499. The 2022 Spyder F3 Limited is basically $25,000. Slingshot S is $20,000. Slingshot SL is $26,000. 26 Slingshot SLR is basically $29,000, and the Slingshot R is $32,499. When we go up top and we look at the weights of the Rykers and the horsepower of the 600, Ryker 600 is 50 pounds, and the weight of the Rykers is 642 pounds. The Ryker 900 Sport and Rally, those motors, the horsepower is 82. When we go down to the spyders, all of those are 115 horsepower, and they all weigh 899 pounds. They all weigh 899 pounds, and the horsepower is 115. When we go to the slingshots, the Slingshot S and Slingshot SL, both of those are 178 horsepower, and the weight is 1651. The Slingshot SLR and Slingshot R are 203 horsepower, and the weight is 1675. So make your choice. You're getting ready and you've been saving. What motorcycle are you going to get? Three-wheel motorcycle are you going to get this summer or this spring? Here are the selections. Which one are you going to choose? Here's the prices. What price range are you in? Get in the comment section and let me know which one you're going to get. Let me know if you like this video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. Give me a like. But here we go. Again, some of my favorites are, one of the sweet spots is, if I had to choose one of the Rykers, I'm probably going to choose that new Rally, because that new Rally comes with a bit more now. And I would never get a 600. That's going to be kind of a slow bike. So the 900, I would get that one. So if you guys are trying to save a buck, get that 900 2022, because it looks like you're going to save about almost 3,000 on it. But if you got the extra 3,000, I say just spring forward and go get that Rally, because you get everything that you want in that one. If I had to pick between the spyders, I would probably, the one I really like that has a real cool color to it and everything, I like that F3 Special Edition in lime green, in that lime green color. F3 Special Edition. If I'm going to get a slingshot, that pricing, man, compared to the Slingshot S, compared to the regular Slingshot R, you know, it's basically like a $12,000 difference. I'm probably going to go, that's a tough one, but I'm probably going to go with the Slingshot R if I had to select one of the slingshots. Till next time, my friends, CA Pate out.